Uh, the fuck is up? YouTube bitches. Yeah, YouTube bitches. The fuck is up? Yeah, I'm fucking like mind blown over the whole twisted shit, but fuck it, what can you do? But yeah, I kind of agree with Big Irish there with his video when he talked about saying how you know it was coming. They they I think they've been having it planned for years like that. You know, with the whole back in the day when they were doing when they were gonna make Magic Records. I remember that and all that stuff. And pretty sure how if you know remember that Loki out there, the rapper Loki, because Loki was supposed to be one of the artists that were going to be signed to Magic Records, because Loki went out and got a tattoo on his forearm for the Magic Records and all that stuff. Yeah, but I feel if he hasn't jumped already, Blaze is gonna jump ship and all that stuff. Because no matter how you look at it, Twisted, I think they left personally, and all that stuff due to the fact that they have all seen how shit, ICP's been kind of falling off, and that's just putting it lightly, if you ask me. Because come on, the last good album they put out, in my book, was The Calm, and that wasn't even really that great of an album. It was a good album, but it wasn't all that great. But you know, Bang Pow Boom, in my book, it was decent, but it wasn't great. The Mighty Death Pop. The reason why that album was good is because they promoted it so fucking much. You know, yeah. But you take that away from them and all that shit. Both those two albums fucking kind of sucked. You know, Twisted's album though, Abomination. Oh my fucking god, just unbelievable and all that stuff. And if you kind of listen to that album and all that stuff, it could just be me listening and all that stuff. But if you listen to the album, they kind of dropped hints to that whole entire album and all that stuff that they were no longer riding with psychopathic. You know, you know. I just hopefully they let us know soon what's going on, what they're doing. They open up their own label, they jump into another label, what. Because whatever they decide to do, I'm behind them 100%. I'm still riding with them. And all that shit. I'm still a twisted juggalo. And all that shit. I ain't a family kid, but I still ride with Twisted because Twisted was the shit and still is gonna be the shit. Like earlier I was talking to somebody online, I forget who it was or whatever or where it was. I was talking to somebody. I was just trolling you know, the internets, the interwebs, And then I was talking to somebody and asked them what they thought of it, and their whole thing was like, oh, I hope they do the same type of music. I hope they still do the like music about murder and wicked shit like that. And I'm like, trust me, Twisted will still be doing the wicked shit. They were doing it before because they were trying to compare Twisted to Boondocks. Because they were like, Boondocks don't do the same type of music no more. He changed his whole style up once he left. Well, if you look at it, Boondocks changed his style when he got on site. When he got put on site, he wasn't doing that type of music before. Some people could be like, oh, Boondocks has been doing the wicked shit before and all that shit. But if you look at it, not really. He kind of stopped doing the shit that he's doing now, like the turncoat dude, dirty shit, and all that. Yeah, he was doing that type of music before. Then when he got signed to Psy, he changed his whole gimmick up. He went Boondocks, the Southern Scarecrow, all that shit. He changed his whole gimmick up and all that shit. Yeah, and I'm loving my new fucking phone here. I'm loving it. You know, I'll do a review on this phone later, probably later on tonight or tomorrow sometime. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But yeah, I got the new HTC 8X Windows phone. It runs Windows 8. Oh my god, unbelievable fucking phone, unbelievable, and all that shit. Yeah, I'll do a complete review of it and all that shit. My wife's got the same phone, so I'll use, and it records in HD 1080. It records in 1080p and all that shit, you know. So yeah, um, all that bullshit, you know. Yeah, trying to figure out what else I can speak about. You know, I haven't been on here in a while. Kind of lost the words because I've been on one. But I seen this whole twist thing going on. So I was like, fuck that. I needs to jump up on this motherfucker and make a motherfucking video. And give my motherfucking thoughts on what I think and what I think. I think it's the best fucking move they done to date. And all shit. I can only wait for their first album they drop with the freedom they're gonna have now that they're not signed to a label. You know. Yeah, I understand they're on side, but you remember they still were just signed to side. They didn't own it. They weren't. They were still limited on what they could do because everybody knows that nobody can. They couldn't do nothing to out top. They had to kind of hold back a little bit to not so much overshine ICP. And I think now they can actually come out and portray how good they really, really are. Like 100%, not just like 90% of how good they are. If you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And with that said, I'm out this bitch. Much motherfucking wicked clown love, all that good shit. Whoop whoop. Peace the fuck out. Oh yeah, and one more thing. Fuck you.